AL West. The Oakland Athletics swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the visiting Rays 6-3. The Houston Astros launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-3. Mike Morin collected his first W this season, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 4-3. The Boston Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-6. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-6. The Cleveland Indians had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-2. Tyler Rogers had his first victory of the year, leading Minnesota past the Royals 4-2. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-2. The Brewers got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-4. Jose Quintana collected win number 3 this year, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 3-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks got an astounding 20 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 13-2. The Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Giants 10-9. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-3. Brian Anderson was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Marlins downed the Padres 13-5. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Into the box now, Malik Smith. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
2 balls and a strike to count.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Denard Span. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. They'll take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Smith over at second. Span on at first with nobody out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Lowry. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no play.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Very weakly on the ground. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's C.J. Crone now.
First baseman number 44.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Howell's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Leading off for the
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Lombardozzi. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Span is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Joyce, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Ryan Baker. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
High in the air into shallow left center. Span on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. Hit hard down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting ninth, third baseman number 13, Brad Miller.
At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 3-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Span is under it. 1 out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duffy over to his right. 2 down.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Boog Powell.
Striding in for Oakland, Boog Powell, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Malik Smith, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Olsen loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Ready for another chance? Denard Span. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 3-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
And with our season just about 1/3 of the way through, here's a look at the upcoming schedule into the first week of June. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Crone waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3. Nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Joyce is after it and foul. Rounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Lowry. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Here's Carlos Gomez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Missed with a slider.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Brad Miller waits on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce is there. 1 down.
Third baseman number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
the count will be full. Duffy on second. Kiermaier at first, one gone. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1, here it comes. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. Lombardozzi on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hard hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays are out in front, 5-0. Now at the plate, Steve Lombardozzi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Span. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he turns this one around high. high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter.
And one thing you can say about playing in this ballpark is that it'll certainly depress the home run numbers as we take a look at the teams with the fewest long balls this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Stepping in, Ryan Baker. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Two out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
And Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 38, Trevor Cahill.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Cahill, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lowry on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
In now, Matt Duffy, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Men on third with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Powell's on his horse. And that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 5-0 lead. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-1. Line toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, D-Roll, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Striding in once again, Boog Powell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Way out in front.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Schimpf brings it in. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Powell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Way in front of a great slider that time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. Coming in is Gomez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Schimpf picks it up onto first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Here comes another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Missed with a slider.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Howell's in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Joyce is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brad Miller.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Cahill has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rays lead it 5-0. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging, a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's short. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Lombardozzi. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent, You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box, Matt Joyce, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Lombardozzi blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning to get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Lombardozzi at third, Joyce at second, Baker at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Miller has a play, and the inning is over. A's threaten, but leave him loaded. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Denard Span waits on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another shot now. Denard Span. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Lifted in the air to center field. Powell will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's only 2 for 10. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman Ryan Schiff.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schiff. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Grounded to short. To his right, Duffy. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
C.J. Cron.
First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Duffy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Chapman's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Cron leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes Powell. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, ball's there, and he is out at third.
The batter, right fielder,
Here's Carlos Gomez, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brad Miller would be next. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Third baseman number 13, Brad Miller.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1 home. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball three.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt he'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Line toward right center, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Jonathan Lucroy will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Jonathan Lucroy.
In now, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Joyce hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Lucroy over at second. Lombardozzi at first with no outs. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 47, Dan Runsley.
Into the box now, Ryan Baker. This will take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. Schimpf backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, home. step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
This is line to left. Well, this is right to him and left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 21.
J.J. Tierney enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Malik Smith the next to hit. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Malik Smith.
First offering on its way. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And Lucroy's throws a good one, so the bunt for hit attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And this is into the alley for Span. Ought to be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's a about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Ryan Schimpf will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Span on third with 2 out. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains 5-3. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Alex Colomé.
Ready for another chance? Boog Powell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
For the Athletics, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit hard towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Davis come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. In there, no balls and a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Stepping in now, Matt Chapman,
as he grounds one briskly to short.
One there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Rays hosted a 3-run first to propel